Now, there are privacy fears this morning over plans by Facebook to take on the world of banking. The social media giant is launching its own cryptocurrency, calling it Libra. Users would buy the currency from their bank accounts and then store the coins in a digital wallet. Facebook has joined with 27 global companies to launch the venture, including Visa, Vodafone, PayPal and Uber. But Aussies signing up would have to provide government identification, like a driver's licence or passport, sparking concerns given Facebook's record on privacy. So how could this change the way we use our money? Futurist and tech expert Chris Riddell joins us now. First of all, explain to us how this digital currency would work.
So there's been a lot of talk in the media about this being a cryptocurrency. I think it's more of a digital currency, exactly as you said. The idea is that you would have a Calibra account and you would buy these Libra tokens if you want, and you would then go out and spend them on anything from a latte to your Uber driver or whatever it is that you want in your daily world.
Back before money, they used to exchange shells. So this is a similar thing, isn't it? But a digital version of it. I dislike cryptocurrencies because there's no regulation on them.
Yep.
No, it's outside of the financial system. And it's usually used by drug dealers and drug cartels and money launderers because there's no record of it. How is this different?
Well, the idea of Libra is that it's pegged to currency. So it's pegged to the US dollar, the Swiss franc, and also another currency as well. And what they're then doing is trying to keep it within the regulated system. The idea being that you won't have the volatility from things like Bitcoin that we've seen over the last couple of years.
Right.
But the truth is there is going to need to be a lot of regulation with this because a lot of people don't trust Facebook, and that's a big issue for them.
Well, because they work outside a lot of mainstream regulation for mainstream companies, don't they? They can get away with things that a lot of bricks and mortar companies can't.
They do, and I think what Facebook, this is a bit of a watershed moment for Facebook. I think what they're trying to do here is put a big investment into actually trying to shift the narrative away from the trust issues they've had. And also, don't forget, there is about 1.7 billion people on planet Earth that don't have access to bank accounts or credit card facilities. So that's a huge target market for Facebook. This isn't just about you and I or trying to get us back onto Facebook for those of us that have been leaving. This is about them becoming the biggest bank on Earth.
Okay. So all of those companies involved with them, Pepsi and Uber, are they there simply because they've agreed and said, yes, you can use your Libra to pay for our services, or are they part of the blockchain, if you like, that creates the currency?
So they're part of this community, Kochie, that have said, we actually believe that this is a worthwhile thing to be getting involved in. I would largely argue is because they're terrified of the disruption. I mean, if you look at the disruption that we've had in banking over the last couple of years, this is probably the biggest move and shift that we've had in the internet space since the 3G smartphone was even invented. So this is massive, massive news. And I would say the banks are going to be pretty worried about this because where Facebook are clever is data. They are like Google. They follow the data trail, and that's what's important for them here. If we look at the banks, they haven't been quite that sophisticated.
Yeah, it's fascinating. All right, thank you for that,
Thanks,
Chris.
Kochie.